There's a lot of reasons to think that Donald Trump being the nominee is going to hurt the Republicans. In the short term, in terms of this election, it does seem like already some of the senators who are up for re-election on the Republican side are starting to distance themselves, which I think is wise. And oh my God, can you imagine if the Senate did flip? But in terms of long term, I mean, just having the primary that they've had and having the party not really even support the candidate, I mean, that's hurting them in terms of party building for sure. But when you look at his actual numbers, and I saw a breakdown, except in New Hampshire, he has always done increasingly poorly the younger the age group is in the primary. And he does especially badly amongst young voters.
Really?
So imagine if he gets chosen. In New Hampshire, he did better with young voters. But aside from that, and he's won in a lot of states, many states, he does really shitty amongst young voters. So imagine people who are considering entering the Republican Party, the people who are going to be reliable Republican voters the rest of their life, theoretically, the candidate that they want isn't going to be chosen if Trump gets chosen because they don't like Trump. So they're already going to be pissed at the Republicans for that. And then they have to live through his actual general election campaign, which is going to be an embarrassment the likes of which the Republican Party has never seen.
Yes!
He might turn off millions of future Republicans.
Yes.
Now, many of them might not go to the Democratic Party, but they might become politically apathetic, which I don't normally like, but in this case might be a good thing.
Look, Mitt Romney couldn't get the Hispanics to vote for him. He couldn't get any minority. Mitt Romney couldn't, and he was being as nice as he could. He puts the nice face. Really nice. He puts the nice face on evil, right? Yeah. So he's very nice. He barely even mentioned the long-form birth certificate. He brought it up once. So he's barely a racist, right?
Barely a racist.
He's racist. He's willing to go there but anyway, and he couldn't get him. And so this guy, and they came out with that diagnosis. Reince Priebus got the diagnosis for what's wrong with the Republican Party. How come we lost to a black guy twice in America that's mostly white still? And we lost to a black guy twice. It was driving them crazy. And so they did the investigation. They did the diagnosis. And the diagnosis was, hey, we got to stop shitting on the Hispanics so hard and maybe try to bring them into the party. So then they started coming out with these ideas to get them in, we can have path to citizenship, and then Donald Trump, and that was all over with.
All over.
That's all. So it's going to be worse than it was for Mitt Romney. It's going to be worse. So I want people stop freaking out and enjoy this debacle that is the Donald Trump candidacy. Enjoy it more.